Hey guys, it's Jess and welcome back to my channel. Today is Thursday and we have a couple of days more until we're out of lockdown. I'm going to give you a little update on what's happening in my life in terms of ballet and auditions and everything. So I actually filmed an audition video about a month ago by myself. I recorded myself when I was in the studio when I was doing Zoom teaching, so I was alone. That's how I got to go in there. And I was happy enough with the video, but I've been training basically as normal as I can in the garage, but just with not being able to jump as much as normally I would be in an open space because I have concrete in the garage and not much space. I have lost a bit of stamina with, just with my ballet, which was kind of upsetting because I have been trying really hard to stay in the best shape as possible because I know my ultimate goal is to get into a company and I'm still really committed to that goal. And I don't want to stop dancing because as hard as it is doing it by myself, and at times it can be really lonely because I'm doing it all myself. I'm making up my own schedules. I'm not at a program where I have a bunch of teachers looking after me anymore. But yeah, what's upsetting about whole lockdown is that I'd be trying to stay in the best shape as possible, but of course, I can't be at the same place that I was at the start of this year, but just because of the fact that I'm on concrete. But I wasn't really happy enough with the video, and my goal now coming out of lockdown is to obviously refilm the video in better shape and with my technique a little bit cleaner. And coming out of lockdown, I'm really thankful for it, but I'm also really scared because it means that everything's becoming really real, and I'm gonna have to be really organized. I need to organize a really clear schedule for my dancing and my training and how I'm going to fit in work around it, how I'm going to fit in uni. Last week I finished my uni exams, or I actually have one this week, but I finished my majority of them, and next trimester I either have a break or I can do 1 or 2 units. So coming out of lockdown, I feel like I might just do a couple of units to make the workload less for next year for me instead of having it completely off and having the whole summer off, because I'm not sure if I'd be able to cope with 4 units of uni like I did in lockdown when I'm out of lockdown, if that kind of makes sense. Because being a full-time uni student is very difficult, and then also training on top of that is probably nearly impossible, and working. So I'm not really sure when I'm working as well, so I have to fit that in around everything, and also my teaching job will go back to normal person maybe in November, maybe earlier. I wanted to record the whole process of me getting ready for auditions and getting ready for the whole audition process from home, because I feel like not many people record the actual process of auditions and filming and what the whole mindset is. And also coming out of lockdown, it's so many other factors now. And yeah, I wanted to just be accountable to my own journey and my own goals, but also share with you guys in case anyone else is in the same situation, because it's a little bit isolating just doing it by myself. And it helps me stay accountable when I'm filming and I'm recording, and also I love making YouTube videos, so it's kind of a win-win situation. But I want to show you guys some meals that I'm making, and maybe some of the workouts I'm doing, just my schedule. I'm not ready to give up my dreams, and I'm been doubting myself a little bit and if I can do this. Honestly, a lot of doubting lately, and I just don't want to give up. I've never given up really on anything in my life, and it's always led me to where I'm supposed to be. I think this whole last 2 years has been really a lot for everyone to process, But I think I'm stronger now. I want to be a dancer, and I've wanted to be a dancer for a long time, and I'm not going to let COVID stop me. Like, sometimes I feel like this was my fault, that I'm home from America and then I wasn't able to go back as a trainee and like etc. Technically, it was like a pandemic that stopped me from, my path. And yeah, I have to remember that. But the last 2 years, every time I feel like I just want to throw in the towel, I tell myself that I don't want something that's not in my hands to be the deciding factor. I don't want like a pandemic or anything to decide that I don't want to do something. Like, I want to decide on my own accord that I don't want to dance anymore, or that I want to do something else that I love. But for the time being, I still love ballet and I still want to be a dancer, and I'm not going to let external factors dictate it. Because I can, because I can do it. And this applies with everything. Like, don't let anyone don't let anything deter you from what you want to do. So this video is going to be my first step in towards like videos I'm going to do, just processing the whole journey. I hope that I can inspire you to go for your dreams, no matter how crazy and big and impossible they are. Like, why not go for it? If I go for it, then I know that I went for it, and I want to know that I gave it my all. And if it doesn't work out, that's fine, but as long as I gave it my all, Okay, so thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time.